morning, welcome to the walkthrough on your new Jayco travel trailer. We're going to start up front, go through it, then we'll go to the interior. After we're done outside, to do it. We have a 2 5/6" coupler, standard crank up tongue jack, 2 5-gallon propane bottles, automatic changeover LP regulator. What this will do is you get to your campground, you're going to open up both tanks. This selector valve tells you what tank you're using. We tested off of this tank. So now you're out camping and this propane goes empty in the middle of the night. It will automatically start drawing propane out of this tank. What you'll see in the morning when you get up is you'll look right here and that little clear window will be bright red. So you just switch this over. You can take this one off, take it off, go to the campground park and fill it up. You have a Group 24 maintenance-free battery that will get charged when you're plugged into shore power or get charged when you're pulling this. You have your lift brackets for the hitch, your sway plate, your lift bars. Come around this side, you have storage compartment, stabilizer jacks. That takes a standard 3/4 inch fitting. When we get to the rear stabilizer, I'll show you how I do it. You have an awning. Power awning operates from a door switch. Has an LED light strip. All that is controlled from the inside. Exterior speaker, same in the other arm. Jayco has went to the one key system. One key fits all your door locks. Regular, deadbolt, compartments, all of them work off one key. You have a little orange step light under here. You can see the glow of orange. Turns on and off from the inside, and a triple fold-up step. Now that will not come open in transit. Some people think they will, so they'll take a bungee cord and wrap it around it so it don't. Does not need it. Very stiff. Come over here. Just exactly what it says, cable TV, satellite, and antenna output. So you flip this up, attach your coaxial fitting, plug your TV into electricity, hang your TV bracket on here with your TV on it, and watch TV on the outside under the convenience of your patio awning. Microwave stove vent, water heater. This does get hot, so caution your children. Inside your water heater, the only things you need to know in here is that's your drain. Now, if you're not using the water heater and you're storing it for a while, take the drain out, drain your water heater. That way your water doesn't start smelling. You have a standard pop-off valve just like you have on your home water heater. If you see a drip or two coming out of this, don't worry about it. Perfectly normal. If you see a steady stream of water coming out, chances are the valve is bad. It's got a little calcium deposit on the brass seat right there, and it's not seating. Not a big deal. We take it off and change it. Potable water fill. This is what you're going to fill with water. If you're going to someplace dry camping or a park that doesn't provide water, you fill your tank right here. Intake and exhaust for your furnace. Right under here, you'll notice this little white drain petcock, and it says low point drain. This is actually the drain for your fresh water tank. Goodyear Endurance tires. They hold 65 pounds of nitrogen. The back side of your refrigerator. This is basically for service people. If you want to look back in there, you're just dying to see what's in it. Not a whole heck of a lot. I like to call this areas like this, and inside your water heater is my workplace in your trailer. We have the rear entry door, same keys as the front door. Now, here's the rear stabilizer jackson. I don't like to manually crank anything because I'm getting old and lazy. So I just put a 3/4 inch fitting on my drill. Now you see it lifted the trailer a little bit. That's about as much as you want to go. These are stabilizer jacks. They're not leveling jacks. You need to get the trailer as level as possible, then put your jacks down, and it will stabilize it. Word of caution. Before you get in a hurry to get home on Sunday afternoon, before you put that truck down in gear, you come and make sure you get these put up. Because if you don't, they'll bend back. As soon as they bend, looks like you're buying a new jack, and no, it is not covered under warranty. You have a sewer hose carrier in the bumper. Pull it out, put the sewer hose in there. Goes back in, and it's a real tight fit. Spare tire is also a Goodyear Endurance, 65 pounds of nitrogen in it. License plate, light, and bracket. Now, if you're an RV park and you're hooked and you've got cable TV there, cable TV will go right here. Or if you got a satellite, you got a portable satellite, that's fine too. You hook it up right here, and it goes through out the inside of your unit, and it'll also feed your exterior outlet under the patio awning. You have a 30-amp service cord. It's roughly between 25 and 30 foot long, depending on how far it is away from the converters. They cut a little bit off, so you're going to be somewhere in that neighborhood. Most of your RV parks are going to have your hookups right here in the corner anyway. Worst case scenario, they'll be midship. You have the super slide. You got storage. Goodyear tires are the same on this side. Come around this side, it's pretty simple over here. You got an exterior shower. You can wash the dog off with it, wash feet off with it. Kids can play with it like it's a sprinkler, hot and cold. All your plates for your tire information, your cargo carrying capacity, your city water connection. If you're hooked up, if you're a park paying for their water and their sewer, by all means hook up to here. Now, that being said, water pressure regulator. These systems are not designed for super high pressure. Spend a few bucks, get the little brass connection on here. That way, anything you put onto this, it'll keep the pressure regulated where it doesn't blow your water lines up. This is the workplace out here to get rid of your sewage. You have a black water and a gray water. Easily seen. The gray water is always a small valve, and now they've got it color coded. You have a gray handle, gray valve. Black handle, black valve. Now what this does, your gray water is just that. It's a grayish, soapy water, kitchen sink, bathroom shower, stuff like that. Your black water is just like it says, black, nasty stuff. So this is your toilet. Your sewer hose will connect to here, go down into the sewer inlet. Now, if you're doing that, pull your gray water, leave the valve open while you're hooked up all the time. Just let it flow. Let your sour water, your sink water go out. Do not leave the toilet valve open. There's only X amount of water that'll go through the toilet at one time, just like your home has X amount of water. Well, you don't want all the liquids to run out and the solid waste to just sit there. Because what'll happen is liquid will run out, solid waste will be there. If you're there for a week or two on vacation, all of a sudden you've built a pyramid of poop. So you don't want to do that. You want to leave this valve closed. You want to look at the monitor panel on the inside, which we'll go over once we get in there. And when it says 1/3 to 2/3, come out here, pull the handle, and let all that volume flush everything out. Because by then, your enzymes and your toilet chemicals will have everything dissolved up and ready to go. Entry door. You have your hitch. Now I have your lower bunk folded up so you see it can also be used as a storage area. Some people put bicycles in here. They got the straps you can strap things down with. If you put anything in here to get the possibility of it moving around, put a blanket over it. Because you don't want your bicycle sitting here flopping back and forth, beating holes in the wall. Now if you don't want to use this as a bed, boom, you got a bed. Pretty simple. You just don't want to use that as a bed for a teenager because it's easy for them to sneak out at night by coming out their little escape door. Caution on that. All right. That concludes us on the exterior portion of our travel trailer. Now we're going to go inside.